Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Justin, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to replace your front brake pads in your car. The first thing you're going to need is the brake pads themselves, a 4-inch C-clamp to compress the piston, a wrench or a ratchet, whichever you prefer, and some brake fluid. As you can see, I've already jacked up the vehicle, so we need to work with the car and not against it. So the first thing you're going to need to do is move the wheel towards us so you can have easier access to the bolt. In my case, there's only one bolt, but your car could have 2 bolts, and this is similar to most makes and models. So we can use our wrench or ratchet to break the bolt loose, and once you have broken it loose, you can remove it by hand, like so. Then you can just simply slide out the caliper and put it aside, but make sure to not let the caliper hang, as you can destroy the hose. So I'm going to be taking out my new brake pads, and I'm going to compare them with the brake pads that are on the vehicle. So I'm going to take out the old brake pad and I'm going to fit in the new brake pad. And I'll take the back brake pad and I'm going to take out a brake pad that matches it, and make sure that the wear indicator is in the same location as in the one that came out from the vehicle. If your car has a if your brake pad has a wear indicator. These brake pads are pretty worn, as you can see. So we're going to be using some copper anti-seize on the ears of the brake pads on both sides. And yes, I have lost some footage, so I'm recording on the left side of the vehicle and not on the right. And we're going to be putting some copper anti-seize in the middle over there where the caliper meets with the brake pad. Do that only if it meets with the caliper. And we can just do the same with the other side. And it should look like this. So I'm going to clean the sliding pin with some brake parts cleaner from the old grease. And we're going to put silicone paste. Make sure to use silicone based grease and not petroleum based grease. And we can just put a bead like this. And the reason why you don't want to use petroleum based, as the petroleum based will destroy the rubber, and this has a rubber boot to protect it from any debris or dirt, as you guys can see. And we're going to slide our caliper on, and you need to make sure that it slides freely so that we don't have a sticking caliper or sticking brakes situation. It should move like so. So if it isn't, add more lubricant. In other words, silicone paste or dielectric grease or rubber grease. And we can just move around to spread it evenly. And now we're going to put some silicone paste on the lower sliding pin, and it should move freely like this. Now it's time to compress the piston so that we can fit in the new brake pads. So I'm going to be using a C-clamp that is 4 inches. It can be bigger than 4 inches, but it should be 4 inches or bigger, not smaller, because smaller won't fit. I'm going to use an old brake pad, and I'm just going to turn until it bottoms out, until the piston bottoms out. And you can just slide in our caliper back. And you can just put in our bolt and torque it down to manufacturer's specification, which is around, in my case, 25 Newton meters. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I'll make sure to answer them. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.